Ah,
Oh
I was
no,
gonna fill
the
part with
love.
Danny.
It's dissipating.
Well, watch and delete Danny, by the way. I'm do it. You won't.
Do it, you won't.
Do it. You won't.
No! Oh, dagnabbit!
He
Oh,
deleted something, but it wasn't Dandy.
Yeah, I deleted something by accident.
I mean, they don't anymore, so I don't know.
Wait, who? What?
I accidentally deleted one of the beasts. There we go.
Oh. I mean, they're not supposed to be there in the first place, so.
One of
Yeah.
the flightless water
Get rid of
dragons.
them. They're dead.
Well,
They're
Well,
gone.
They vanished.
What's left of them has stained the water black, and there's like a little black.
Yeah, which means they're not crocodiles anyway.
Well, the blackness, nastiness is there.
We can
Which
imagine,
means they're not crocodiles anyway.
but we can imagine it.
Wait, who did you delete?
Um,
Probably no one important.
It's just the green heart that Danny was around. I moved.
yes,
Dodged.
I.
You rolled your reflexes good.
Admittedly, I was intentionally not deleting that heart, as long as Dandy was in it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I assume you want it to be flipped, Dandy.
That's a poodoo, right?
No.
No,
Okay.
Don't.
it's not a poodoo.
It's not. I'm sorry.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Saya is not currently in Corvine's front hooves while floating on a sword.
No.
Are you sure about that?
Actually, yes, she is. Right. This is a floating sword. After all, we never established how much weight it can carry. Therefore,
Let's
Fucking.
let us not ask how Corvine is managing to hold her damsel with her front legs and yet stay standing on her rear ones.
What are you talking about? That's super easy for her more than anyone else because she's got talons.
Um,
And wings for balance.
yeah, she's using her wings so she
Yeah, she has wings and talons, so it should be easy for her to stand up on two legs. Just as long as she's not handstanding.
Well, roll acrobatics.
Handstanding.
although
Although,
I do want to ask, I do presume that a post-battle hug actually did happen. Yes.
yeah,
What,
of course
that?
it did.
Like
Yeah.
that? Like okay. All right. Cool.
because Saya was
Nearly murdered.
in danger. She was in the
nearly
great
died.
danger. I am
All right.
absurd.
So why don't we go ahead and start? Thanks everybody for coming out. Last session you fought for 3 hours. Hooray!
Yay.
Oops.
Well, I didn't fight for 3 hours.
This is true. You just sort of sat there.
You fought for 30 minutes.
Yeah, you sat there for like 2.5 hours, like not allowed to participate in the combat.
Yay, familiars giving me something to do.
Pretty much. As a DM, I apologize for having you sit out, but you know, as from the monster's perspective, not sorry. From the DM's perspective, sorry.
Pushing the bounds of what my familiar can get away with.
There you go.
With this particular DM.
It offered further exploratory options and possibilities.
Where's the
By
mom?
restricting other ones.
All right, so let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. You had tied the 3 essentially identical sheep to the fiery, was it Brazier?
Brazier.
Yes.
Brazier, thank you. The fiery
And-
Brazier.
Then we rested for an hour because people needed it.
Yes, that was a.
I almost died, but not quite.
Which is a shame.
I will see what I can do.
Turning me into Mary over here.
As a side note,
I just want to die.
is it when you're reduced to 0 HP, when you get knocked unconscious? What is the trigger?
When I would make a death saving throw, I can choose to activate the ability instead of rolling.
What?
Okay.
Well, what if I want to give you inspiration on that death row?
And he's just that more invincible.
Then
Alright.
he explodes harder.
That
Probably not.
all right. That's good to know. I will tell you. I will admit, as a DM, I'm not gonna like focus fire you just so you can get it, but I will. If the ability presents it, I will do what I can to trigger the ability because
You're not going to be as nice as you might otherwise have been. To my
uh probably.
Here's the thing, Mr. DM. He has the lowest AC in the party.
I know it's great. I mean, good to know. Thank you.
Except for the familiars.
Wait, Baiguang has the lowest AC
As far as I know.
at 18.
Sure.
Okay, Amber has the lowest AC.
Are you sure Amber has the lowest AC? I think she might also have around 18.
Let's see.
Pizza, how much AC does Amber have?
14.
14. Okay, so Pizza Amber is the lowest AC.
Oh, wait, 14? I was going to guess 16.
Huh.
I thought she had like +4 dex, and then I presumed studded leather.
She only has +3 dex, and apparently not the best armor.
What armor are you wearing?
That would be regular leather.
All right, yeah. If Amber's wearing leather, then that would make sense.
We should, after we get back to town, we should get her the studded leather.
Friendly
Final thing.
friendly reminder that leather in Fate of Foenum comes from a plant and not people.
The leather leaf plant.
Except for the ones that do.
Okay.
So are you actually wearing any armor? Like,
We need to track down some glamored studded leather for Amber.
oh, well, if you're not wearing any armor, then your AC is 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Well, she might have a magic item or something. That's like a +1.
So I guess we're going armor shopping
I
for
don't know.
Amber once we're done here.
Before the final battle.
Um,
Final battle.
right. So,
Either way.
yeah. So either way, so I guess that means your AC is actually 13.
Oh, I'm glad I brought
then.
this up.
All right.
Wait, slept for an hour.
Yes, you slept for an hour. Let's see. You knocked them out. Are you going to keep them unconscious during the rest?
How?
No, I mean you knocked them out. They're bound to wake up at some point.
Well, what I mean is, how would I keep them knocked out?
Just bap them on the head.
Punching him.
Yeah, just bap them on the head when you see him stirring again.
Only if they tried to do something.
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep them unconscious, Amber, if you'd like. That's a decent line of logic there, Stars. For those of you listening, Stars said Amber gave her reward money to Zinji. Zinji spends the money on armor to keep her half sister safe.
Sure. I'd be okay with that.
But we'll worry about it once this whole thing is over. That said, all right. So the hour passes without much incident.
Also, it looks like Amber is going to bap.
I'd like each of you to give me a perception check.
Do we?
I open up my sheet.
You are surrounded in your sleep, and
Are
Well-
we? Is there an enemy charging loudly at us?
Well, this is more to collect the ambient sounds of what's going on.
Amber is highly distracted.
I mean, if it's to collect ambient sounds, don't I use my passive?
I mean,
Or are you just bitter about that?
oh no, not at all. I very much keep in mind the idea of your passive, and yes, I did remember your passive.
I think the passive is just for the DCs of other things. Rather than, but yeah, I just hear everything.
Just go ahead and give me a perception check all the same. Amber is far too focused on bapping the sheep to pay much attention.
Just gets her blood pumping.
All right, so outside of that, there's not a lot of sound. You hear. You think you hear? Oh, hold on a second. Here. There we go. Okay. Put on a little ambient music. You think you hear? Where is it? This is it. From this general direction, the sounds of water, not like rushing water, but like a gentle like
Dripping.
Trickling water.
a little bit of trickling, a little bit of just sort of moving, but yeah. But beyond that, it's pretty much silent. Well, that and the breathing of the sheep. That said, you guys catch a breather. You feel nice and refreshed, and the ball's in your court. The sheep are still unconscious at the moment.
Let's see who this real sheep is, and I go and take off their masks.
Aw.
Nosferatu.
Oh yeah, Corvine collects the
The
blankets.
skeletons is Amber.
Oh, we're remarkably dark. You know what? We'll just go ahead and. Which one do you want to wake up?
Daddy. Cactus.
What?
Which one do you want to wake up?
Yeah, let's just start with this one.
Red?
Red. Okay.
Oh yeah, they do have colors, don't they?
They sure do.
Almost can't see the red anymore.
Yeah, the red.
Oh,
the red.
that's because of me.
Yeah, Corvine's aura is, but that's fine. Nah. I don't think they need this anymore. There we go. Okay. The sheep stirs awake and she looks up at Dandy. Her eyes slightly unfocused.
So what's going on here? And who are you?
Your worthless life shall come to an end. Make a saving throw, please.
What?
A saving throw.
Can they cast a spell while bound?
I think they just used the vocal.
Yes, actually, let me double check. I'm pretty sure they can do this.
Because some spells require somatic components.
I also took away their foci for the higher level stuff that you said they need it for.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, this one's a pure vocal component, so yes.
Okay.
But does it require a focus?
It doesn't require a material component, so yeah, it doesn't require focus.
Sorry, wisdom saving throw is what I meant to say. I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot to specify the nature of the beast.
You did.
Hey! Here we go again.
What is going? Okay, well the vicious mockery did not sink in.
Oh, it's just... I'm not really scared.
As apparently you just keep rolling insane on those those wisdom saving throws.
So these are the sheep. This is just a... Like, for real, is this just a disguise?
The one who had bits of its face ripped off, you can see a second layer underneath. Although it looks like the outer layer is part of the underlayer. You know, it's kind of like when you take off layers of your skin, you can see the skin underneath.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
So it's actually their flesh.
Okay. So the skin underneath, is it a different color?
Yes,
Okay.
It's green, if I recall.
correct.
Oh.
A rather unpleasant looking green at that.
So what sort of gross ritual did you guys go through?
One which gives us the ability to end your pitiful life. Now sink into despair and darkness. Another wisdom saving throw, please.
That's not pointing at her.
Oh, look, there it is.
Alright. Where are
No,
you? Where did the
I'm so scared of a cantrip.
where did my D4 go? There we go. Okay.
No, it is a cantrip.
Yeah.
You
It's a-
take three. You take 3 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Ow, jeez.
Oh,
Why'd you
jeez.
do that? It didn't even. That's kind of annoying.
Our purpose is to kill you, and kill you we shall.
Can I have this sword make a swipe at her wall?
Sure. I mean, I assume you're not making
It's
Cutter,
not.
you just-
It's not intending to harm. It's just slicing at the wool.
Oh,
Just maybe trying to cut some of it off.
give me an intimidation check. She seems a bit too focused on Dandy to pay much attention.
What? You said she's focused on Dandy?
Yes. She's staring at him intently.
Hang on. There we go.
Now you're getting it.
She regards the dagger for a moment and looks back up and hurls yet another insult at you.
Okay, first shot.
Baiguang is going to get a spare bit of cloth and put a blindfold on this sheep.
Oh. I wonder if I have...
Which one?
The one that's conscious.
Alright, Danny, another wisdom saving throw, please, and Baiguang, give me an attack roll. With advantage.
For the tied up, restrained sheep.
Well, she's going to try and, move her head to resist to do it, so...
She's not going to do that forever, though. Can you just take 10 on the attack roll?
One point of wisdom damage.
Oh, no. What am I ever going to do? Wait, wisdom damage, what?
I mean, sorry, psychic damage. Alright, attack roll, please. Not athletics check.
But that's the grapple thing. It's how you put your hands on the dude.
Fair enough, I guess.
Also, it would be the same modifier.
Oh, okay. You got a what? 11. She's much stronger than you anticipate, and she, with a jerk of her head, yanks the cloth out of your hooves.
She yanks it
What
out of my
about
hooves.
the intimidate of 22?
Yes, Dandy, your intimidation. How are you doing it?
He just
He puts the
that
sword out.
dagger-
The
puts
dagger.
that dagger over your neck and says, "You're not going to kill me, so just stop it. Stop wasting your effort, just trying to chip away at my mind."
She looks
Also,
down.
how did it yank the cloth away from me while it's restrained?
I mean, did you tie it? Did you secure its head as well?
I don't know.
Was it biting?
I mean, it was doing whatever it could.
No, I think it's just waving
Biting.
the head back and forth.
Yeah, biting, jerking,
make it
moving
hard to-
around. All right, so that's 22 intimidate. Let me check something really quick. Mostly, I'm just seeing if there's. I don't think. Oh,
Whenever I'm able, I'm just going to try again.
Then there's something I'm going to do.
give me just a second.
2 things.
Because I double checked something about vicious mockery.
I was seeing if there was a counter roll, quote unquote, to intimidate. I didn't think there was, but all right. She looks down at the dagger, then looks up at Dandy.
And you guys say any more words?
She starts struggling to break the bonds, and it looks like she's starting to succeed.
The sword up here immediately goes to her neck and
Through it?
stays there.
To her neck.
To her neck.
Yeah, it just flies to her neck and stays there.
Wait, through or to?
Not through, two. It's up
Yeah.
at her neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up against her neck. She stops for a minute.
You've lost. You're not going to kill any of us. Accept that, and we won't kill you.
Perhaps my sisters will do better. And she runs her neck along the sword.
Can I roll?
While she does that, I'm
Can I
not
roll-
sure if she notices, but Saya is currently tearing off pieces of her old cloak and tying. She's taking an example from Baiguang and tying blindfolds to these two ahead of time.
All
Can
right.
I roll my eyes and just heal the sheep?
We'll give them.
Ah!
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah, Baiguang was thinking about like 1 point of lay on hooves, but he's not sure if he cares enough to try.
I mean, if you want to, sure.
Okay.
Although I think she's technically dead.
Well, she
Why?
hasn't saves yet.
Well, she intentionally slit her own throat using Saya's weapon.
She hasn't made a death save yet.
I'm just trying to figure out if that would merit if a cure wounds would work or not in that situation. So roll me initiative, Dandy.
Okay.
Add guidance to that.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, can I roll initiative to stop her?
Actually, it's my blade. Can I roll to pull back?
Sure. I'll have her roll initiative out of fairness.
Fail.
She got a 7 total on her initiative. So she goes to attempt to slice her own throat open, but the sword moves away, before it can happen. Or I guess Corvine acts first. What do you do,
Yeah.
Corvine?
Slam her head back.
Give me an attack roll with advantage, please.
Okay. Let's see. Attack roll.
Like, oh no, she banged her head on the edge of the brazier and took enough damage to go down anyway.
I'm assuming that's not actually enough to hit.
I mean, under normal circumstances, no, but she's physically tied to an object.
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, she gets stopped.
Yeah. Looking at it, okay. So what I'm gonna say is you slam her. You slam her head back, but it doesn't do any damage to her. Apparently, she's a bit tougher than anticipated.
That's okay.
And as that happens, the sword's pulled back instantly.
Since a miss can also mean an ineffectual hit, i.e., you hit the dragon's scales, but don't do any damage.
Yeah.
And these things do not have very high dex scores, so they look tough, or they're tougher than they look.
Look, can you just stop being so determined to die?
Our purpose is to kill you.
And why is that?
Because you must not interrupt.
Well, don't quit your day job then. Because that
I think this is their day job now.
get a new one.
Oh, Baiguang, do you want to be flipped?
Sure.
Oh,
Also, I want to reattempt that blindfold.
All right.
Dang it.
using dagger teeth.
The dice are starting to have it. No, she try as you might, she manages to avoid it.
Guidance.
Use guidance.
Does a 15
Hold
push it over?
still.
I would normally say no, but again, given the circumstances, sure, I'll give it to you.
So Sai Hong wraps around its head and holds it in place, while Bai Guang puts the blindfold on. Also, I recast guidance on Dandy.
The aura of displeasure emanating from her is nearly palpable.
Oh, and now I'm going to be doing the unseen serpent ritual that I was talking about before.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, do you even know who you are?
We're agents. Agents to stop you and kill you, or to die trying.
I meant who.
We are agents.
This is called individuality.
What is your name? What did your mother call you?
We have but one mother, and she has sent us to kill you.
Astrid?
There is no response.
Danny has an idea. Here.
I wish I had detect.
Hang on. He's going to message everyone.
Dandy is typing. As Dandy sends the message, I know how to make them talk. In all
It's
caps.
more like, I know how to make them talk.
Yes.
I'm just doing. I don't
Trust
know
me.
if I can capitalize in the message, so.
Well, I'm sure the intent is quite clear.
So,
There's
you
trust.
want us
Caps
dead,
lock.
right?
Caps
One
lock
more time?
means it's very important.
So,
One
you
more
want
time,
us
Danny?
dead?
Our purpose is to make you. Our purpose is to kill you.
Alright, so. If for by chance we one of us does die, will you talk?
No. You must all be dead.
Well, that.
Well, there goes
Well.
that, man.
Alright. Danny's plan was to jump into the water and pretend to drown, but actually just teleport out.
Although I should probably point out that they're blindfolded, so she might not have been able to see that.
She could hear it.
Fair enough.
Go
Listen
into
to
the water and not come back out.
Listen to the blub 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 blub. Or, the sonic drowning music, whichever happens first.
Are you sure there's no compromise we could come to?
Why? You need to be dead. That is all we exist is to kill you.
And what if you had another purpose?
We desire no other purpose.
Why?
Because we were created to kill you.
How?
Silence.
I don't think they're gonna talk, so let's just knock them back out and move on.
She nods.
Alright, so you bap her, I take it?
Yeah, hard. Give it a hard bat. Why
Bap
does
her
that
on the
not
snap.
require an attack roll?
I mean,
Like putting on a blindfold? Okay, never mind.
if you want to make an attack roll, go right ahead.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
not.
No, Dandy, make the attack roll.
Oh no.
You have disadvantage right now.
What? How?
Alright, you have disadvantage on the next attack.
Make the attack roll.
Well, okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Is,
Corbin,
is,
I hate you.
is disadvantage in your next attack roll before the end of your next turn? I think that effect has since worn off.
Okay, that would have been great.
Besides, you would have had advantage, so they would have canceled each other out.
And
Oh.
Unseen
Punch
attacker and
Corbin
restrained.
hard.
No, don't. Why?
I do it. It happened.
It's a love tap.
It
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
Right, so she falls unconscious yet again.
10 minutes later.
All right, let's just it's past this boulder.
Do you
Also,
mind?
I forgot to say that response was actually my message.
I know.
That was an accident.
Bygone, could you give your servant an aura so I could see it a little bit easier?
But then it won't be unseen.
Well, the creatures in the game world won't see it. Alright, so Dandy, you are checking this thing out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and you went up north, correct, Corvine?
Maybe. I'll stop by here first.
Alright. It appears that the passageways collapsed. The ceiling has fallen down, and
Yes, but is that what a 25 perception sees?
I was thinking.
My perception doesn't see that 25 perception.
Your passive perception.
No, that's a 26 passive perception.
That's a persuasion.
No, I was talking about Sae's passive perception.
It's 11 plus 10 plus 5.
your investigation yields that, yeah, it's just completely collapsed.
Oh, I can't find anywhere to squeeze through.
Nope, it's pretty thoroughly collapsed.
Is it now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we're moving on.
Okay.
Also, Bygone is going to have Sai-Hong bring a lit torch over to the unseen serpent
That's pretty lit.
so that they can
Alright.
head down here and report back to him.
For simplicity's sake, I am going to do... As you step into the next room, you see it's a small room, and there appears to be the ceiling. The ceiling appears to have partially collapsed over here, and these two greenish-looking things appear to be a strange substance of some variety.
Is this a door or is this a dead end?
It's a very large, heavy metal door,
Okay.
and in it,
Is this moss? Can I eat the moss?
oh right,
Don't
yeah.
put that in your mouth.
We aren't prisoners yet.
It well, what it is it's sort of like a large. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this.
What, like limestone or something like that?
I can't think of a good in-universe way of describing it, but essentially think of it as looking at a huge thing of foam that is solidified.
Okay.
Like it was liquid foam. It was liquid foam, but it's since solidified.
Yeah, so it's like a runoff.
Sounds like nuclear waste.
We're going to Fallout 76. There's your vault.
And you can also tell that it appears to be,
It partially collapsed.
well, new in comparison. Like that collapse over there looks quite old. In fact, obviously this whole place is incredibly old, although it's
What's under
surprisingly Although it appears to be in slightly better shape than would be anticipated. Yeah, that collapse looks very old, but this stuff here looks pretty newish.
Hmm.
And what does investigate tell?
Oh.
29's for the right, 14's for the left.
All right,
Unless you want to use 29 for both.
Alright, so alright. Your investigation tells you that yes, this stuff is new. In fact, you're not entirely sure what it is. You're fairly certain it's vaguely magical, but you're not entirely sure. But yeah, whatever this is very recent. In fact, it probably is only maybe a couple days old at most. Arcana tells you that yes, the thing itself isn't magical, but magic is what caused it, and it was very recent magic.
All right. Let's go.
What is this? Magical residue?
You can give me a history or an intelligence check. While you're doing that, the door.
They're the same thing.
Oh,
Here.
no.
What's keeping you up there?
This doesn't look right.
Okay.
Hang on.
Andy, how could you do this?
You strain yourself. You have disadvantage on your next ability. You have disadvantage on your next strength ability check.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Poor Dandy.
Said history could be rolled, right?
Yeah, history or intelligence.
Okay. Everyone's also going to be looking at it since I is.
And meanwhile, Dandy exclaims, "Oh, my back!"
Dandy,
Who knew? It wasn't damage or anything else, but it was one failed acrobatics check that did him in.
Sai does point out to Corvine that the weird stuff looks like it was caught by magic,
All right.
but isn't magical in the slightest.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever caused this happened just over an hour ago.
Wait.
Which
Okay.
coincides with the goons out front shouting and slamming on the door. The door that you are trying to move, Dandy, looks somewhat newer than the rest of the place. And in the door, you see three empty sockets in the center of it. They're arranged in a somewhat triangle pattern, or in a upside down triangle pattern.
Oh, I was going to say Triforce, but now I'm going to say it's the Delphin Room.
So yes, in attempting to move it, the door does not budge whatsoever, and you hurt yourself. And apparently die. Well, it's been a good run, Dandy. So new slot is open in Fate of Foenum. Who wants it?
Ebony.
Welcome back, No. We remembered that resurrection magic exists.
Ebony is now the barbarian.
We used the Phoenix down.
As Corvine gets to play two characters now.
Why didn't they just
Why didn't
use the
Mom let
Phoenix
you-
down?
How did the Phoenix Down come from a Raven's Feather?
Magic. Magic. I don't have to explain anything.
Okay.
Yes. So
A Saihong feather.
yes. Dandy has attempted to open the door and has accidentally hurt himself in the process. Also, I'm just.
Will you be alright?
No, I'm so dead. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna put a little thing on you just as a reminder.
I have a thing on me. The big red X.
Okay, fair enough.
It represents how I feel inside.
And yes, that is
Damn it, Vesper.
that is that's a very old stone chair that's seen better days. Get out of my seat.
To rest my terrible back.
Oh, wait. Oh.
yes, back on task.
I believe there's a.
Another way.
So there's. Oh, yeah, you didn't notice there was otherwise.
Yeah, no, I was gonna send Saihong and the Unseen Serpent down there while they were up there.
Yeah. While you're doing that,
Get out of my hallway. This is my hallway now.
This is my
Boy,
place.
there's not much up there right now.
Well, he would have done this while you guys were up there.
Yes.
So, since it looks like you guys have more or less concluded up there, as you head down there, you enter a chamber down here. You see two large doors. These do not have anything on them. They're just large doors, and they look fairly old. They're more stone than anything else. A pool of water and some weird green stuff that's sort of bulging out of the back wall a little bit.
Let's
Oh yes,
see.
and yes, there's a small pedestal in the center. Pedestal? Whatever.
Pedestal.
Okay.
Saihong has blind sight. Is she able to sense anything in the water? Any more beasts specifically?
Perception, please.
Let's see.
The water appears to be clean. Well, I mean, it's filthy and nasty, but no, you don't see any beast in it. This water's probably been down here for quite a while.
She looks for a small rock to pick up and toss into the water.
This whole chamber is surprisingly well kept. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a lot of debris sitting around. Well, this part. I mean, there's a giant pile of rubble up yonder.
Heck, Saihong can swim and has flyby. She'll dive in to take a look and then pop right back out. Is there
And
anything alive?
as she dives in, yes, a beast emerges and attempts to snap at her.
Oh, dear.
It doesn't get a chance, though.
I know, it's a flavor snap.
Yep.
Nom.
Um,
Snack.
Is it
then-
just one?
yeah, there appears to only have been one, and then it vanishes into the murky depths.
Alrighty. Saihong reports this to Bai Guang, who began his ritual 8 minutes ago. Hooray. I've been watching the clock.
Well, in-game timer and IRL timer are slightly things.
That's silly.
I mean, if they were the same thing, I think we'd still be on our month break. Actually, it might be over by now.
No, I don't think so. I think we've spent a lot less time in game time than out of game time.
I think the campaign would be over now, and so would Act 4.
Yep.
Also,
Alright.
Probably.
are these open doors over here?
No, those are just
No,
markings.
that's like stuff.
Yeah, that's simply
On the wall.
markings. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me see something real quick.
Paper.
Amber,
on.
don't go that way.
Yeah, this
No.
just that's just
Amber, don't go that way.
that just marks imagery
no.
that is.
What's
Oh,
what's
no,
this? What?
Amber, no.
Amber.
All right. First things first, we're going to do this. Go ahead and there we go. Okay. So are you actually stepping into the water?
Oh, hey, I
Okay.
just noticed I can no longer send messages.
I
as
could
Amber.
do.
All right. Baiguang, I presume you relay this information that there's a beast in the water to
Yes,
the party.
when they were walking past me, I looked up from my ritual to do this.
Okay.
Also, my clock says it's been 10 minutes, so Bai
Alright.
Guang's gonna come join them.
I mean, they did a lot of investigation up top, so. Dandy, do you want to be flipped?
what?
You
No,
want to be flipped?
I'm
Okay.
not interested.
All right. So yes,
Oh,
there is
see?
that weird greenish stuff that seems to be bulging
Yeah.
out a little bit, and then the the two heavy stone doors, and yes, I heard that something's malfunctioning on Star's end.
What?
Did
Is
you not-
there?
Yeah, did
I-
you not say something wasn't working?
Oh no, I just said I just noticed I can no longer post messages as Amber.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So that got fixed somewhere along the line.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that's because you can't control a character anymore.
Yeah, if you can't control the character, you can't post as that character.
Yeah. Well, it
Uh,
seemed odd that I was able to begin with, so I was surprised that it was ever fixed.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't do anything that I know of. I
I
think.
mean, you must have.
I
I
don't
guess.
remember. I think at some point you were given control because of something. I don't remember why.
Or I
Please,
think everybody had control.
You were saying something, Midnight?
I'm pretty sure I already said it.
What did you say?
Because you were calling my attention, and I was.
You already said it.
Oh, okay then.
I just said thanks, Obama.
I mean, there are many things to say that in relation to. All right, so yes, you guys are now standing at the edge of the murky pool of water. What do?
Tread forward.
Does that also look like it was made an hour ago?
Yes.
Also, does Baiguang detect magic nearby?
Yes, from the pool of water, and ever so faintly from that green stuff.
Hmm.
That
He
green stuff.
relays this.
Wait. There's magic in that?
A little bit.
And that?
Okay, you know what? Corvine's gonna just start shooting ice spikes into the water.
Actually, does that side's going to also
It's blind fire.
no, what she's going to do, she's going to ask where the enemy was.
This was relayed to Baiguang, so he points out where Saihong found it.
It would be
Which was like this square, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Planes!
I think technically speaking, you wouldn't get an attack roll, but I'll give you one at disadvantage.
I mean, attacking an unseen target, that's just a roll with disadvantage.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
If you know what square it is, you get disadvantage instead of not hitting.
Also,
Right, fair point.
Baiguang is going to prepare to sacred flame it if it surfaces.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, where the heck did my
14 hit.
where did my dancing blade go?
It does hit.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, let's see.
Let's go. Excuse me. I need a whip there. Can I have that spot right there?
Which one?
As
Wait,
Dandy,
if it surfaced, I get a normal hit, right?
as Dandy approaches Amber and is like, "Excuse me, I stand there. If you would that'd be
Okay.
nice."
Amber, help! I need the space right here.
Just shove her out of the way. Rude.
I give him a back. I gotta give him a back air.
All right. So
So see,
yes, to answer your question, it depends. Are you waiting until after
she hit
carving the
first.
text? Are
So
you waiting?
since she hit first, it would have emerged before I hit.
Well, my question is: are you attacking at the same time as Corvine or after Corvine the text?
Not at the same time.
Okay, then yeah, the ice spike's going. Give me damage, by the way. Oh, 12.
I did.
Very good.
Give you 14.
14.
It also needs to make a wisdom's.
14 needs to make a
Because
wisdom
I can do that at a
save.
distance.
You were. Oh, see, you were
Oh.
typing while you had the icons open. It now has 4 potions.
Nice.
What? Okay,
You
I was
were
wondering.
typing while you were mousing over the icons.
So it fumbled. So as you hit it, it actually comes out of the water and begins thrashing violently about, apparently in a state of panic, even though the fact that it's not exactly a solid
Oh,
creature.
wait, if it's frightened, let me change that normal roll to an advantage roll.
That's not a thing.
Oh,
Here, let me just taunt you by using advantage.
But you.
I
So
wish.
yeah, it also can't willingly come towards me.
I'm gonna give him a whip. That's a whip.
Oh,
The
okay.
Sacred Flame.
That's
Yes, okay.
Nice. 4
That
damage.
is low. We both got low damage, assuming mine even hits.
Let's see. Bygone. That's a dexterity save.
Yeah, DC 14.
I
Oh wait,
rolled a
no,
hit.
that DC is wrong.
Oh,
That is
it
a
rolled.
DC 17.
Okay, because it rolled a 15.
I thought I fixed that.
It's a face of 14 plus the modifier.
Let's see if it passed.
I give him the back air.
Flame. It says it's using my spell DC, and my spell DC is 17, so I don't know what the heck.
All right. No, it did not pass the saving throw.
Well, it takes a whopping 4 radiant,
So it takes
unless it's weak to that.
takes 8 damage from the 2 hits.
I guess it's
Sensei,
not.
Sensei, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Already did.
It's above
Oh,
Dandy
there
and
it is.
me.
Okay. You definitely hit.
18 for 13.
All right. Everyone, give me a quick initiative. I'm not going to change the music. I don't think this is going to last.
Okay.
Dun, dun,
You did like 4 damage, right?
He's taken like 30 or so in total.
You erased me.
Yeah, I realized there's the old initiative order from the previous combat. I had to clear it out real quick.
Could you just add me to there so I don't feel bad when I roll better than what I just did?
Same.
Hold on. No, you keep what you initially rolled. I'm gonna go ahead and
No, but that's the thing. I have to re-roll to add myself, and I'm gonna roll much better.
Well,
Yeah, no,
And then I'm gonna start begging you to give me a better number.
All right, let's see here. You roll.
So we'll just roll initiative because this fight's gonna end soon.
Ah.
Okay.
Let's see. Dandy crit. 26.
I mean, if you just, yeah. Can you right click by Guang and hit add turn?
Oh, right. Sorry. There we go. What'd you get again? 19.
Oh, I can add that, but
Okay.
my spot just got deleted.
And then Amber, roll me initiative real quick. If you haven't already.
Oh wait. Amber got a nat 1 that's +3, so it's 4.
Oh, so 4. Okay. All right. Amber appears to be a bit bamboozled by all.
I am so bamboozled.
Probably because she was told to get out of the way.
I'm so rude. Oh no.
All right, Dandy.
You are rude.
You get 1 action before combat. You get a surprise round, which in my ruling gives you 1 action. So.
Oh wow, 1 action. I'm gonna just.
I'm gonna do an athletics. It's a squat.
Gotta do them squats.
Attempt to grapple it.
Yes.
Yes, also, I think I'm not dead anymore.
Well, you still have until you make a strength ability check. You have that.
Okay.
Athletics.
So,
Attempt 10 jumping jacks.
so yeah, those are my 2 attacks from that action.
All right. Both those hit. You have advantage.
Yeah, because I'm a
Reckless.
Are you raging? Oh, reckless, right?
Reckless attack. I don't think
And now I'm
requires a
gonna
rage.
jump
even.
in. I'm gonna jump on it.
That'll be during your actual turn because the surprise when you get 1 action, that's it. And
Wait, but
It's my turn
he
now.
also gets his
Yes.
turn because he's got a 26.
Yeah, I know. I'm just clarifying that movement is on your turn, not during the surprise round.
Okay.
That's all I was doing. All right, so
Hey.
all right, so you're jumping on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring out a flail.
Okay, dokie. You can't technically occupy the same spaces unless you're jumping on top of it.
I'm gonna go through all of its space.
Well, he's also a sheep, so
I don't care.
he probably can.
He'll take the
I mean,
opportunity
its
attack.
space isn't gonna be its any for very much longer.
It missed you
See,
by a
look,
country
there.
mile. All right, so you made 2 attacks. All right, you hit and crit. Go ahead and give me damage.
Okay, I just
Wait, hang on. Rage is a bonus action.
Yeah, I know.
He said you get an action.
I didn't. It's my turn.
So you
What?
raged at the surprise round, didn't
No,
you?
you didn't.
I did not rage.
Reckless attack does not require rage.
Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong one.
Okay, that's 25 damage. from
Never done barbarian.
all the attacks. Just don't.
Barbarian's kind of fun. You should do it sometime.
No.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, but not by much.
Okay, have a dagger.
As Dandy just goes absolutely bananas.
Oh no!
Oh.
Is this thing even still alive? It's taken like 60 damage or something.
Yeah, I'm sorry, your dagger just
Sihon,
couldn't
finish
find
it.
it couldn't find a good spot to stab it. It sort of just went into some darkness.
Go, Sihon, do it. Kill it.
Saihong grabs the flying dagger and plunges it straight down into the thing's head.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Is
So
it-
what is Saihong actually doing?
Wait,
I-
but that's not an attack action by the familiar. That's an attack action by the dagger.
What is
Oh.
Saihong actually doing with her turn?
I don't know. It's advantage to Corvine.
Okay.
Do the
Corvine.
thing, Corvine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty there's not a lot left to this thing. Probably 1 or 2 hits will be enough.
Wait in. Stab.
Alright.
10 damage enough?
Wait out. Wait.
Almost.
Almost.
Ah, okay.
Slay! Help
that
us,
is it.
we're gonna
that is-
die.
That is a miss.
That is a turn.
Okay. The thing will try and snap at you know it's gonna try and it's afraid of Corvine, isn't it?
Oh, I actually got a turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is afraid of Corvine.
So yes,
Hey,
it's gonna
that
try
one.
and snap at Dandy.
Oh no. Dandy's in danger.
Watch out. I'll flip it.
Danger.
He's got advantage. Oh my gosh.
There we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, it does have regular hit chance.
Yeah. Because I'm
'Cause
so
it's frightened.
I don't care.
Does frightened apply? Oh wait, never mind.
Yes, it applies to attacks.
But
Okay.
does it apply to attacks against targets other than what it's
Yeah,
afraid of?
it attack it as long as Corvine's in line of sight. It is.
No,
at
it was
disadvantage.
no. I was gonna ask if it's only to attack rolls, but I realize that's not really an applicable question here.
'Cause this
that-
is an attack.
That said,
Oh, it's also ability checks. So if it's trying to grapple him, then
okay,
it's
that's
also
what I
fine.
wanted. That's what I wanted to know. All right, so that is a 26 versus Danny's armor class.
Wait, how?
Well, it has disadvantage attack rolls, and Danny's granting advantage, so it just rolled once.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That
Sure.
21 piercing damage, and you're grappled.
Oh, how about no? I use second chance. You re-roll, boy.
That's a good one. Critical hit.
21 versus your armor class.
That hits. God damn.
Okay. 21 piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Oh no! I'm gonna escape the grapple.
And then it's going to attempt to whip Corvine with its tail. It's going to miss. Yeah, it's going to miss terribly.
Is that 21 before damage reduction?
I challenge it to oppose athletics to actually get me.
To
act.
it's a saving throw on your turn.
Yeah, no,
What?
it's a special effect of the monster attack.
This crocodile's a cheater.